You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Where are we going to go next here? I think we should jump to this sports story. Let's just get to it. Because you know that LeBron James wants to play with his son, right?
Correct.
He said my last season is actually going to be with Bronny, even though he's like, I may retire right now. Then he backtracked. Then he said, you know what? I did say I want to play with my son for my final season, but I don't know if he wants to do that. So he completely backtracked on this thing. Well, let's talk about former Houston Rocket Kenny Smith, two-time NBA champion in the mid-1990s. He got some bad news here for LeBron James. And we've already speculated, and some other executives have speculated that Bronny James ain't a lot for the NBA. He's not. He ain't LeBron James.
Well, he may be a lock, but it'll be for the wrong reasons.
Well, he may not be. I mean, Tom Brady just came out the other day and said that he hoped that his son doesn't play football. Maybe it's because of all the pressure, of being Tom Brady's son. I don't really know.
Because I won't underestimate the fact that somewhere Adam Silver is going to call a miscellaneous NBA executive that he's tight with and saying, look, just drop a second-round pick on Bronny James. Just do it. Just LeBron's been the face of the league, blah, blah,
I would
blah.
never do that, man. If I'm an NBA owner, I'm not going to waste a draft pick on somebody that's not NBA worthy. Now, I'm not saying that Bronny's not NBA worthy, but I would never waste a draft pick to make a statement. Remember the Rams? I truly do believe that the Rams got a phone call from somebody and said, hey, do us a solid, draft Michael Sam. And he couldn't play.
Absolutely.
He couldn't play. He sucked.
That's right. He didn't have the explosion to play end in the NFL. That was a thing. By the way,
he played 0 regular season games.
Bronny is going to have to improve drastically to become an NBA player. I can tell you that right now. Drastically.
Look here. Outkick. Kenny Smith sees an uphill battle for Bronny James to make it to the NBA. Offers LeBron a reality check.
Yeah.
This is what he actually said. And he brings up a very, very valid point here. He says, quote, he has to go through a process to possibly get into the NBA, and that is very hard to get to. Smith explained on Bit Boy TV. Quote, people forget 75 years of basketball. Big. There's only 5,100 players that touch a floor. 10-day contracts, 10 seconds, 1 second, only 5,100 people in 75 years. That's astonishing right there, because we know that how many players, this ain't the NFL. There's way fewer players that actually get drafted in the NBA.
Right.
That's what, how many players? 60, maybe?
What, in the NFL?
No, NBA.
Oh, yeah.
Getting drafted. It's somewhere around there.
Right.
That's it. Now, of course, you got undrafted free agents, walk-ons.
You got the G League now. That's another alternative to get a guy in if they wanted to try to develop somebody, sure.
Yeah.
But no, there's not nearly the opportunities there is in pro football.
Yeah. He goes on, he says, quote, to be waiting on your son to be one of those 5,100, that doesn't even make sense, Smith continued. Quote, he's not waiting on his son. He's wishing his son would make it. And I don't have a problem with LeBron, wanting his son to make it. We all want our kids to actually make it. But when you're talking about, making a sports league, now, Rhodes, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
If his name was Bronny Smith, would people actually care about him that much?
No.
I hate to say that either.
No.
because he's not really ranked that high either.
No. It
He's
wouldn't even be an issue. There wouldn't be any stories. You just wouldn't see anything about it. You wouldn't.
Yeah. And I
mean,
believe
Bronny Smith wouldn't even be the NBA word wouldn't even be uttered in the presence at this time.
Right,
it wouldn't be
right.
happening. It's
Now, you
because
remember-
of his dad.
you remember Michael Jordan, his sons played college basketball, didn't even sniff the NBA.
Right.
Marcus, I mean, he was best known for what, refusing to wear what Adidas or something because he's part of the Jordan family. Didn't even sniff
Right.
the NBA. Bronny, we're gonna have to see, but I don't. LeBron should have never put that pressure on his son when he said, "I want to play my final season with my son." He should have never said that.
He
Because
gave
now-
the expectation that his son was going to be talented enough and be able to work himself into getting drafted. I mean, I guess they can always sign a guy after the fact, or technically Bronny could go play, he could go play overseas in some pro league or whatever and then get signed to a 10-day contract, play in the whatever version of the CBA still exists. I don't know if you remember the CBA league.
Yeah, I remember the CBA.
But no, I mean, he wouldn't, if he was Bronny Smith, it wouldn't be a thing talked about in regards to this. And if LeBron's hanging around for that, I'm calling it right now. The only way that will happen is if Adam Silver sets it up behind the scenes somehow.
Right. Now the thing is, there was also speculation that, hey, teams will do it because they want to get LeBron. LeBron's going to be 40 years old. Why would any team want a 40-year-old LeBron James? Because LeBron's going to be 39 in December. Let's say that Bronny, he leaves after 1 year. LeBron James is going to be going on 40. Why would you actually wait? Well, of course he'll be a free agent then. No, he's actually, I don't know how his contract, because his contract extension with the Lakers kicks in this year, 2-year extension. Is it more a 1-year extension than a player option for a second year? It could have been like that. But still, why would you actually go out and waste free agent dollars on a 40-year-old LeBron James?
Now I will
Hey
say
LeBron,
this:
hey LeBron, we're gonna get your son. You want to come over here? But that's bad business, though, man.
They shouldn't, but I will say this: an NBA team will have LeBron on a roster for as long as he wants to play.
But the
That
thing
will
is,
happen.
I'm looking at
Just
it
from a
from
marketing standpoint.
I'm looking at it from a I want to win game standpoint. If Bronny James can't play, why would you actually want to go out there and draft him? And thinking, hey, 40-year-old LeBron James, he's going to come to my team. A 40-year-old LeBron James? Really? Because now we're talking 2 seasons away now. So LeBron stays with the Lakers next season. Then the following season, 40-year-old LeBron James. And remember, LeBron said he ain't taking no discounts. But I believe if he... Honestly, he should just let the chips flow the way they should. Because now LeBron is going to be on that team. And then all the pressure is actually going to be on Bronny to actually be good enough to even play with his father.
Yeah. He was a McDonald's All-American, I think. But that does raise a question, though. And I saw something in the chat. It sparked my, where did I see that? Dadgummit. Somebody brought up Dwayne Wade's kid.
Yeah, in the Rumble chat.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was. Yeah. Let's see. Patriot 4165 over on Rumble said, what about Wade's kid? Do you think Wade's kid will get any looks in the WNBA?
Well, Wade's
Just
kid.
wondering.
How old is Wade's kid? 15. I told you that a transgender is going to be in the WNBA probably in the next 5 years. Now, it looks like his kid definitely has the height. we know that his kid is definitely going to have the genetics. But boy, you know what? But I don't know if his kid even plays basketball. I mean, I don't think so, man, because he's floating his kid around doing all these modeling things. So I don't even think his kid even touches the basketball.
They moved to California. So,
Yeah.
they'll probably let him play on a girls' team out
easily
there.
in California.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.